I moved into this neighborhood to give my disabled daughter a peaceful life. But just 3 weeks later, I found her lying on our driveway, with her neck broken. And the woman responsible, the HOA president, had no idea who I used to be, a federal judge who sent monsters to prison. And now, she'd just made herself my next case. My name is Daniel Hart. I'm a widower and a father to a 12-year-old disabled girl named Lily. A car accident years ago left her legs paralyzed. I left my federal judgeship not long after. I wanted to spend more time with her. She needed me. So when the real estate agent told me Evergreen Meadows was peaceful, quiet, and family-friendly, I believed it. I wanted Lily to grow up somewhere where she could feel normal. The very first day we arrived, she pointed at the pond near the entrance and whispered, "Lily, Daddy, it's pretty." Her voice was soft and rare. She didn't talk much after the accident. I squeezed her shoulder. This is home now, sweetheart." But I didn't notice the woman standing on her porch 2 houses down, arms folded, jaw tight, eyes locked onto us. Her name was Karen Leach, HOA president of Evergreen Meadows. And she made her first move before the sun even set. I was unloading boxes when a sharp voice pierced the air. "Karen, sir. Sir. You can't put furniture on the lawn. It violates HOA exterior space protocol." I turned, confused. We'd barely been here 4 hours. It's just for a moment. I'm moving things inside. Karen, we have rules here. People follow them. We expect order. Her eyes flicked down to Lily, sitting in her wheelchair near the ramp. Karen's lip curled. "Karen, and that ramp. Did you file the accessibility modification request with the HOA board? Because you can't." I stepped forward. It's medically necessary. And legal. And you don't have the authority to deny it." She squinted, but backed off after scribbling something onto her clipboard. "Karen, we'll see." I didn't understand her words then. But I would. Over the next 2 weeks, Karen made our life hell. Incident number 1, the notice. One morning I found a bright orange slip taped to the ramp Lily used to get inside the house. "Unauthorized structure, remove immediately." Lily looked frightened. "Lily, Daddy, are we in trouble?" No, sweetheart." "She is." I tore the notice down. Incident number 2, the ramp vandalism. A week later I saw splintered pieces of wood lying on the lawn. Our ramp, destroyed. Someone had smashed it with a blunt tool. The screws were deliberately loosened. Lily's wheelchair was leaning sideways, one wheel bent. She held her stuffed bunny tightly, trembling. Narrating that was the first time I felt real anger stir inside me. The anger I hadn't felt in years, not since I sentenced a man for hurting a child. But it wasn't over. Incident number 3, the accident. One evening Lily asked to sit outside and watch the sunset. I was inside for 5 minutes. Just 5. When I stepped out, she was on the ground. Her wheelchair had been tipped over. Lily was crying softly. "Lily," she pushed me. My heart stopped. Who? Who did this?" Lily pointed toward the sidewalk. Karen was walking away, fast, without looking back. I ran after her. "Hey. What did you do?" She turned slowly, coldly. "Karen, your daughter is clumsy. Perhaps wheelchairs just aren't safe." I clenched my fists. But I didn't yet know how far she'd go. It happened on a Thursday afternoon. Lily was outside drawing with chalk on the driveway while I cleaned the garage. I heard her humming. Then I heard a scream. A sharp, terrified, bone-deep scream. "Lily, Daddy." I ran outside, my heart exploding in my chest. And then I froze. My daughter, my little girl, was lying twisted on the concrete. Her head at a terrible angle. Her face white with pain. Her wheelchair lay several feet away. And Karen stood over her, shocked she'd been caught. I lunged toward her. "Me, what did you do? What did you do to my child?" She tried to back away. "Karen, she fell. I was just walking, she fell." "Me, you monster." But Lily whimpered, "Daddy, my neck." I scooped her up carefully. Her breathing was shallow. Her fingers limp. For a horrifying second, I thought she was gone. The hospital room felt like a tomb. The doctor came out with a grave face. "Doctor, she has a fractured cervical vertebra. A broken neck." If there had been any more force, he paused. "Your daughter wouldn't be here right now." My world shattered. That woman broke my daughter's neck. And she thought she'd get away with it. She didn't know who I was. But I was about to remind her. The next morning, I attended the emergency HOA meeting Karen had called to discuss the incident. She tried to paint herself as the victim. "Karen, I tried to help the child. This man's negligence." I stepped forward. The room fell silent. I placed my old leather briefcase on the table. Opened it. Pulled out a badge and a document. My name is Daniel Hart." I looked Karen straight in the eyes. "And for 22 years, I served as a federal judge for the United States District Court." The board members froze. Karen's face drained of all color. I have sentenced murderers, abusers, criminals who thought they were above the law." I held up the medical report. "And now, I will add your name to that list." Karen stammered. "Karen, why you? You can't." Watch me." And then I placed a USB drive on the table. That contains footage from the neighbor's security camera. The one pointed at my driveway. She gasped. "Karen, but there are no cameras allowed." "Neighbor from the back, I'm not part of your HOA." Karen's body swayed. You pushed my daughter from her wheelchair." "Step. You broke her neck." "Step. And you tried to erase the evidence." I leaned forward. You chose the wrong child. And the wrong father." Police cars swarmed the neighborhood. Karen screamed hysterically as they placed handcuffs on her wrists. "Karen, you can't arrest me. I'm the HOA president. I make the rules." The officer guiding her into the cruiser muttered, "Officer, not anymore." The neighbors watched in relief. Some clapped. Some cried. Everyone had been afraid of her. She had terrorized them for years. But now, she was done. I stood on the lawn, watching her taken away. And I whispered, my daughter isn't clumsy. She's brave." Lily spent weeks in a neck brace, but she lived. Her voice returned slowly. One day, while sitting outside with me, she whispered, "Lily, is she gone?" I brushed her hair softly. Yes, sweetheart. She's gone forever." She held my hand. "Lily, thank you for saving me." A tear rolled down my cheek. No, Lily, you saved me. Because it was true. She was the reason I kept going. She was my strength. The neighbors began rebuilding the ramp together. They baked Lily cookies, brought her gifts, sat with her during recovery. Evergreen Meadows wasn't a nightmare anymore. Because the monster was gone. And justice, real justice, had been served. Sometimes evil hides behind titles. Behind rules. Behind fake power. But when someone hurts your child, you don't need a badge. Or a bench. Or a title. You just need courage. And the will to fight. For your family. For justice. For love. And as long as I live, no one will ever hurt my daughter again. End of story.